Here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to start out. Do I want to do Freedom Seeker Gray Desert or Freedom Seeker Border Zone? That's the real question. Border Zone, there's no towns nearby that are good. Gray Desert, we have Heft, we have Hang, plenty of locations we can do a lot of research from. The benefit of starting out in Border Zone is I can go right into Toughness training on the Skeleton character, the old soldier character. That way we can, not have to worry about potentially dying like... there we go, like that. I think we'll do Gray Desert, actually. Yeah, we'll do Gray Desert. Awesome. We put together an 18 of intelligence for Kenshi. Oh, we're going to be having a... This run will be fun. At least... I feel like it'll be fun. I always enjoy collecting a ton of stuff. And in case it needs to be said, technically we could also, quote-unquote, win the game by defeating Catlon, Tengu, Phoenix, Isata, Bugmaster, but that's not the idea behind the run. We're not going to focus on training up our combat stats. I want the main goal, and the only goal, mainly, to be doing every research. So to start things off, we're going to be making everybody a skeleton. Technically, it would be better if not everyone was a skeleton. But I don't want to have to manage food. So, yeah. I'm lazy. However, my starting character... No, yeah, we'll make him a skeleton too. That way toughness training is extremely easy. Alright. Old soldier right here. Let's go ahead and run over here real quick. We want to immediately sell off some of the stuff here. Get rid of the food, we have no need for that. The weapons as well, and the clothing, obviously. And bandages too. Now, we probably want to keep the iron plates for the time being. And I do want to give one of these, probably this one. Yeah, this one over here, to Old Soldier. You know, heck, we'll get rid of that stuff. At least a bit of it. We can always buy more later. Yeah, after all, we're bringing them to the town. Okay, anything else you need to do? I'll buy a single repair kit? No, we'll loot a repair kit. Okay, you have a backpack. Everybody else has what we need. Alright. Let's hope they get there okay. We're going to tell them to go over here first. An old soldier is going to make their way over here to this ruin. Awesome. Alrighty. I'm going to try to keep an eye on these dudes, as they don't have any toughness yet. Nor are they going to if things go according to plan. We want to give them to Heft, ASAP. Okay, old soldier is now in a dangerous area, so I'm going to go ahead and swap back to them. After we get past this bone dog nest over here. Oh, that wasn't a bone dog nest, it was just a random bit of debris. Okay, that's fine. Sue? Why in the world are you back there, you piece of crud? Okay, you're getting chased by bone dog, that's okay. Activate sneak. Activate sneak again. They're being a bit difficult here. Who are they getting chased by? Blood Raiders. Let me get old soldier over here real quick. Skeleton repair kit. Power core. Hey, maybe Eternal. Thanks for following, man. Welcome to the Goose Gang. Armor plating. Skeleton repair kit. Power core again. He's safe where he's currently at. How's Sue doing? Sue's doing wonderfully. Okay, good deal. If you click on the tilde key, the key that's right next to 1, you can select everybody. Then if you hold down shift, you can click on somebody to deselect them. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, Sue should be able to get away pretty easily. It's Blood Raiders after all. Yeah. They might get like 1 or 2 hits on me, but we should be okay. And the guards will hopefully assist him. Okay, we got everything we need here? Basically. Head to Black Desert City. We want to sell off some of the stuff we just looted. That way we can afford property and begin doing research. As that's going to be a very important thing to start out with. You know, doing. And a little bit of cut damage on her, or him, rather. That's fine. Trade him. You know, we'll probably keep a repair kit on him. Yeah, we'll keep a repair kit on him. Okay, let's tell him to go up here now. I could also hire a group of mercenaries. That would be pretty good. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Are there any mercenaries here, however? There might not be. I think there were going to be some in the way station we started in. I really should have recruited them there. Yeah, there aren't any here. They're all traders. That's fine. Okay, let's just hope that we can get there safely. We'll see. Anyway, we made it to town. Wonderful. Let's go. Good day. First time catching the stream? Hey, man. Thanks again for following when I was off stream. And how you doing today? Today's run is going to be a bit different than my normal runs, as we're not actually really fighting in this run, necessarily. Other than a little bit of toughness training at the very start. That was a little bit too close for comfort there. I gotta be careful. That could have been very bad. Pretty good, thanks. How about you? I'm doing alright. Stomach's bugging me right now, but I should be okay. I'll live. Thanks for asking. Alright, let's hope we can find that bandit group before too long. Looking for the 42 squad that I toughness trained on in, well, many of my videos. Hopefully, the game will be kind to me and we'll find them, like, soon. And how the boys doing? They're doing pretty good. Nice, they're almost there. Good. Been having nasty allergies recently? But it'll pass? Hope so, man. I used to have allergies, like, really bad when I was younger. I'm not sure why, but my allergies, they've gone down a lot. It might just be that I'm not, like, you know, going into, like, you know, school and stuff anymore. Part of it might have just been, like, you know, getting sick because kids are, not the most clean people out there. And going to school. Yeah. Everyone standing still? Okay, keep going into heft, guys. Now, even though Old Soldier here is a bit delayed on, you know, doing what we want him to do, the squad's getting to their destination pretty fast, so things are still looking pretty good. Dust Bandit camp right there. Want to avoid that. I'll tell them to go all the way up here to the north. And now they're roboticsing, so they made it to town. Nope, did not mean to tell you to move there. You go here. You go back over here. If you can't tell, I'm not used to playing with multiple characters, so yeah, I'm having to get a little bit better at this. Okay, so I'm going to go and buy that for 12.8k. That's going to be our kind of base of operations for right now. I think what we'll do is we'll start out like right here. Oh, sorry. Start out like right over here. We have 5 dudes here. I think I have enough building material for this. You know how multiple person research works? Yeah, it's less impactful for each person you add on, and you only get like a percentage of the input. I don't know the exact numbers, but effectively, like, it will only add a percentage of like the next guy to the research speed and so on. That being said, though, having, like, you know, 5 dudes researching at one time is definitely worth it for us. Ah, wonderful. We finally found the group. Good deal. Okay, they're all done doing... Wait, did I really not have that many building material? Oh, wow, I guess not. Okay, well, Jack, you're going to be working on that one. I guess we'll go and just get something started here. The free stuff, first of all. And we'll get the other stuff done once they open up these stores. My bad for selling off that many building material. Or actually, I guess most people kind of split it up a little bit. Perfect. I clicked myself while I was unconscious. That way we could repair ourselves while playing dead. Not too important, but I like it. As you can see, I mentioned the last few streams that skeletons are the hivers of the robot world. You can kind of see what I mean right now. Our chest health is very low currently, because we keep getting hit there, as that is the most likely spot to get hit in our entire body. Yep, exactly. Now that being said, skeleton is still massively, like, on its a whole nother level compared to organic characters. Why in the world are you not leveling up your stealth very fast, guy? Sometimes it does this for some reason. Your stealth will just level up very slowly. It's weird. Ooh, leg getting brutalized is not ideal. Okay, I'm gonna have to sit tight for a moment. There we go. I kept waking back up before I could click myself, because of our knockout time being so low. So we had a close call there. Almost entered recovery coma. That wouldn't have been good. What I'd like to do here is get knocked out. There we go, perfect. And click myself so I can get my robotics up. And while we're doing that, I'm going to go into here. Grab a ton of building material, go ahead and sell off that repair kit. We should not need that anymore. Books as well. Tell Pen to work on that one. Wonderful. Maggie on that one, Blue on that one, and Pins. Pins, why are you the way you are? Okay, so apparently Pins was slacking back there the entire time. Well, I hope you make it to town safely, buddy, because, yeah. I just hope you make it to town safely. Tell him to run over here and we'll see if he makes it. That was very bizarre. I could have sworn I told everyone to move. I guess he got stuck on a little... Well, you know, where he got stuck. How weird. Oh. Back to toughest training a little bit more. We don't need, like, a lot of levels. All I really want to make sure is that if we randomly get, like, hit by a security spider, we're not, you know, dead. Let's see if we can get good XP here. They'll turn around, that's fine. Ooh, that's close to recovery coma. Alright, so Pins is still heading over here. Good. Jack, go ahead and drop those off in there, buddy. Tech 2. That is the most important research for us to do right now. Indoor lighting is pretty good after that. We basically want to bum rush the highest tech level. Alright, that should be good. Okay, good. Pims is making his way over there. Awesome. Unfortunately, Old Soldier's leg is torn to crap right now. But, hey. It happens. That's RNG for you. Starving bandit group over there, too. We'll slowly make our way over here. And hopefully be able to train it for stealth. We'll see. How many do I have right now? I have 5, 5, 5. Hens doesn't have any. We'll need 5 more. Can't afford that. Didn't have a building. No, I did not have an extra building material. Okay, you can get rid of your backpack. And that'll allow me to buy the next one I need. Okay, good. Get the cotton too. Oh wait, sorry, do not want to put those in there. Put the cotton in there, that's fine. Everything else we'll keep as is. Hey, and Pim's made it. Awesome. Good. I was a little bit worried that he wouldn't be able to. Okay, I was also going and checking on them because I'm hoping my leg health can heal up a little bit. He was laughing you watching you play Kenshi while playing Kenshi. I gotta say, dude, anybody who can play a game and watch somebody else play at the same time and not go crazy, I respect that. Whenever I watch somebody play the game, I start making mistakes and keep thinking in my head that I'm doing what they're doing. You know, you get what I'm trying to say. Brain go vroom, yeah. Okay, Pen, you're gonna be working on that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Also allow me to dismantle that and that. Torch post right there, there, and we have another building material. Another fuse, so we'll go ahead and place that right here, and that right. And that will do. Perfect. Put the books in there, and let's begin tech level 3. I want Jag to be working on that primarily. Just to be clear, because I know you guys can't see the goals, I told him to focus on doing research over engineering. Perfect. Okay. Now, at this point, we're really reliant on Old Soldier. But, boy, we need to stealth up. And fast, man. So, here's what I'm about to do. First of all, I'm going to do a quick little save and load. When you get, like, very bad stealth XP, again, I don't know why it happens sometimes, I find that saving and loading sometimes will allow you to get good XP. Again, it's weird, I don't know why, but yeah. We basically need to loot Narcos Trap, ASA freaking B. What do you mean faster? Science department ain't gonna starve? Yeah. It is true. They're gonna starve because they want knowledge, though. They have a hunger for knowledge. That's how we'll say it. Yeah, that stealth XP is really not rolling in that fast. Let me try this out. I have to re-aggro them again. When you create a new squad, it's kind of like if you attack one starving bandit, it's not going to pull like a different squad. So I had to re-aggro them again. Yeah, the XP is just not fantastic right now for some reason. Very bizarre. Honestly, it feels so alien to me that your Stormhouse layout is only have research. I mean, what else are buildings for but research, you know? Alright, if I get my stealth up to like 70, I'll be happy. They finished Tech 3. Let me go back over to them real quick. Fed that. Tech 4, we need Ancient Science book, so we're just going to pay for a ton of research that we have available to us right now. Yeah, because money is our weak point right now. We need cash. We need a lot of capital. And I didn't already explain it, but the rules are basically no duping, no massive bug exploits, and no stealing. Looting a ruin? Perfectly okay and acceptable. No imports? Oh yeah, I think that one's a given though. If you did an import to restock a, you know, a ruin, then that would be extremely cheesy and extremely easy to, like, you know, quote unquote win your run then. Right now, we really need money, so I'm gonna get into Narcos Trap, even though my stealth level is not as high as I would normally like it to be. When we're fully healed... Okay, we are fully healed. We have around 70. Good. Hey, PK, how you doing, man? Only thing is, I don't have tools on me. So, fingers crossed. Let's hope we find a pair in there. If we don't, well, hey, it wasn't meant to be, I guess. And we'll have to come back to Narcos Trap later on to get the last container. We'll see. Fun little bit of info for anyone who hasn't been here for a long time. Back in the day, we used to do the Whole Nation Citizen start in my runs, not the Freedom Seeker start. And in those runs, I would level up my stealth up to around like 75. That being said, though, I'll be playing a Scorchlander, so I had a lot easier of a time getting in here past the guards. Oh, wow. Awesome. But yeah, there you go. See? Ever since you've seen my item duping video, you haven't worked an honest day in your life? Yeah, I feel like that's one of the things that when you learn how to do it, you have to tell yourself, hey, don't exploit this. Otherwise, you're going to just... Yeah. I mean, it depends on what you want out of the game, though. Like, do you enjoy the early game, like, grind to get money? Or, like, you know, earn your resources? If so, then don't use it. Yep, every single research. We got tools, guys. Amazing. Thank goodness. And unlock that one. There we go. Yeah, I understand you there. Map? Already checked that one. Let's go over to here real quick. Skeleton muscle. Muscle. Good. Really hoping I can unlock this one soon. You know, I just realized I've had my backpack on this entire time. What is wrong with me? I mean, we didn't get caught, but still. What is wrong with me, man? Got some screws loose, apparently. Hey, Darkness OP, you know? Darkness OP. Now up here, it's fine to have it on. As we're not, like, you know, in the line of sight of stuff. And before somebody says it, the items here are counted as stolen from Security Spider. They're not actually stolen. So we're not counting that against us in terms of us not stealing, you know. Just want to be clear. Alright, so the guys currently don't have anything they can do right now, so we have to quickly get that cash. On the plus side, though, we're going to be filthy freaking rich after this. I'm going to sell off AI cores for right now, because we'll get plenty from looting the other ruins. We just need capital. Well, cash, however you want to phrase it. Thus, you used to cheat a lot in past in video games, and you realize you're using video games as an addiction. You were there for a dopamine hit. Now you play more healthy way and you actually get good. That's a good way to play. The tools out here. Get 12 of those. Okay, good deal. Okay, corpse disposal. Yeah, now they have every research done right now. Well, he's using tools. Let me try and think for a moment. Is there anything else we can do? We have the cotton. That's for the cotton farming research later. Is there anybody around here who's like... who has a bounty? No, skimmers. I'd rather not go outside town when I have no money. In case the guard decides to, you know, extort us. For being poor. Oh, and the items that got marked as stolen from the security spotter. All we gotta do is put them inside a container owned by that character or that faction in that property. Like, we have to put it inside a container here, and it will lose that fake stolen tag. So, just like this right here. No longer got marked as stolen. Yeah, core's going in here. Let me go right here, buddy. Thank you. Not a bad haul. Not a bad haul at all. Yeah. Hey, and someone's busy fighting outside. Here's the cool thing. We're already toughness trained, so I don't care if spiders see me. What are they going to do? Tickle me? Alright, so let's make our way over to Black Desert. I'll probably end up buying property there as well. And we'll most likely recruit Sadniel. If I can pull some iron spiders to town, we'll also be able to get ourselves, well, you know, an extra researcher. By building a Tech 2 table on top of one of the buildings. How much do the buildings cost to get? Is it like 18k? I always forget how much they cost. I'm not art tricking right now, just they're not very fast, so. You know. How's the population here? Pretty okay. Thank you for the extra books. I'll be back later. Wonderful. If any of them happen to follow me, I am not against looting repair kits off of hostile skeletons. I'm gonna go this way, buddy. Maybe that's the faster way. I'll leave my character up to it, I guess. Although I have a feeling he's going the incorrect way. No, he's not. Okay. You can tell how little, or like, how rarely I take this route. I did not know you can go down this. Good to know. Alright, fantastic. And how much does it cost? 16k. Not 18. Nah, I was kind of close. AI Core, goodbye. And I might want to buy the ancient science books. We'll see. I'll think about it. For now, let's go ahead and buy that property right there. Okay. Thank you. Wonderful. How many iron plates do you have for sale? 2. I'll buy them. We want to go get Sadniel, and while we're doing all that, let's go ahead and go back over here. We're going to buy this property here. Tech level 2 for right now. We can focus on 3 at a later time. And heck with it, how much more money? Yeah, okay, buy that one for 16k. Sure thing. Guy's still in the building, so I'm going to go up here. Wonderful. Okay. Wait, Penge is the one with the backpack, right? No, is it Jag? It's Jag. Okay. Wonderful. Do I need cacti? Yeah, we do need cactus for cactus farming. Cool, cool, cool. Run pins over here real quick. We're expanding our real estate fast. Oh, heck yeah, man. Oh, wait, I always forget. This is the engineering shop right here. Hey, God Pharaoh, thanks for the raid, man. How was your stream today, dude? Give me just a moment. Good deal. Alright, let me give you a shout out real quick. There you go. Thanks again, man. Pretty good. Played a lot of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and was it Crusader Kings as CK3? Was that what it was? Back to Old Soldier. Gotta find Sad Neil. There he is. There's a boy. Wonderful. Okay, so at this point, I need to pull iron spiders to the town or have some come to the town on their own. There's a faker right there. That's split. Gonna go pick up your brother. We'll be back soon. Alright, man. Cool. Thanks again for the raid, dude. The book's in there. Let's go ahead and get that started. Start spinning those real quick. Okay. Hey, spiders, come over here, please. They're tricky to pull to town, apparently. They just don't want to murder. Well, they don't want to murder, like, you know, a reasonable speed. Are the lightning's purely cosmetic, or you can actually get hit by one? You cannot get hit by lightning. Thank God. That's one of the first things I looked up when I played Kenshi. When I first came across Okrin's shield, I kept looking up Kenshi lightning damage. Kenshi can lightning deal damage. And I could not find any results back when I first started playing. And that scared me. I believe there is a mod that makes it so they can damage you. But, yeah. Oh, Sadneo, what in the heck, you freaking crazy maniac? Goodness gracious. I didn't put Sadneo on block, hold, and pass it. That's my bad. Ooh-wee. Goodness gracious. Dude, it's a heart of a warrior, though, I'll tell you what. Bringing the battle like that, no concern for himself. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. Heal up Sadneo enough so he doesn't get a lot of health lost. Good. Sadneo, you need to help out, buddy. And we do still need more iron plates as well, so we can upgrade to Tech 3. Do we have all the iron plates spent? I'll accept that one. Upgrade, Pen. You're still using a level 1, so you're going to be over here. Jag, you're still using a level 1, so I'm going to tell you to go over, or sorry, Maggie. I'll tell you to go over here, that's yours now. And Sue, that's yours now. Okay. So we no longer have to use the small ones anymore. That's good. Now we can go and put the materials in here. And just like that, we can pay for Tech 4 once we have a level 3 placed down. Which is what they're currently working on right now up here. The general shop right here is so freaking good, as it has a 12-hour restock. That's why I wanted to live in this town. Now, to be clear, Hang also has a 12-hour restock general store. However, there aren't as many buildings as we can easily get, you know, our hands on here. Is that torch post? Torch post. Torch post. We need the building material, of course, but we can get that in just a moment. Two, three. I think that's it. We tell him to go engineering over researching for right now. Pins will be doing that. You'll be doing... That's good, that's good. I'm moving people to tell them to not research overbuilding, or however you phrase that. Jack, you want to engineer that, buddy. Yeah. Okay, old soldier. Let's go ahead and pay for Tech 4. Let's move that above. Awesome. And we want to get these two out of the way as well. Steel bars, ore drill 2. Sure, we'll go ahead and pay for that stuff. Doesn't mean we're going to complete it right now. And Sadniel, that's your job, my guy. Let's see if we can't come across another iron spider. Oh, well, a few, so we can upgrade the table as well over here. Sadniel is suicidal. He's throwing himself in front of the spider bot. That could be a way to think about it. Or think of it. That'd be pretty accurate, actually. Yeah, that does fit him. We confused his, like, suicidalness with, bravery, I guess. No spiders here. 1 second. Okay, found some. Hopefully these will be a lot easier to pull it down. Yeah, as it's daytime, they'll be able to see me from a lot further away. Good deal. And this will give me enough to upgrade to Tech Level 3 for Sadniel, and to place down a light. Fantastic. Place those in there except for one. If you put plates inside of a research bench, when you go to upgrade, they'll already be put inside of it. Alright, old soldier. Where are we going to get you to go now? Well, we still have plenty of stuff to sell. I guess I can drop that off with Sadniel. Yeah. Yeah, we'll drop this off for Sadniel. Let him hold on to those. He can sell them when the shop over here restocks. But where do we want to go to now? I could go to the ruin over here. I need to get my stealth up. That's what we have to do. Our stealth is very, very low still. Maybe I should leave the AI cores. Are we going to go anywhere that has a decent bit of money? Not really. And I'm not going to be getting any AI cores anytime soon again. So I'm going to go ahead and drop those off real quick. Once I'm done, I'm going to help them build this real quick. Okay, level 3. Books first. Well, better yet, I can get 2 of those? Yeah, I can get 2 of those. Okay, that's first. Wonderful. You guys almost done here? Almost. Just looking around the area to see if we can find any more of them. Alright, good deal. Yeah, I'll drop these off right here. Although it's going to be quite some time before we need to use those. 7 right now. I need 1 more. If they restock, then I can... Awesome. I can get enough money to be able to do that. We can buy an ancient science book over here, and then we can research Tech 5, and that will allow us to then research Tech 6, which is what we need the AI cores for right now. Oh, sorry, forgot you don't have money yet because you take forever to restock. That's fine, buddy. You know what? I'll buy... No, we need to keep the money. No, except for that one. There you go, that's fine. Let's go. That means that the robotics shop is also restocked, though. Sad no gonna sad nail? That he is. We'll put sad nail in his own group. I think he would prefer it like that. Alright, good job, old soldier. And now we can go ahead and pay for Tech 5 once I put this in here. Ah, forgot. We need to also build the next level table, the Tech 4, of course. We tell everyone except for Jagalonger to work on that. We get Jag in here. 3 of them. Let's go over to here real quick. Hopefully we can get there before they close. It's gonna be close. We made it. Wonderful. Thank you very much, my friend. Fantastic. Everyone work on that. Sooner we can get Tech 6 done is the, well, sooner we can start speeding up our research speed. Wonderful. Okay, old soldier, let's go ahead and, you know, maybe we'll see if we can loot over here. I don't think we have enough lockpicking to be able to open up every container here, but we can see if there are a few we can unlock. And hey, there's a rare chance that nobody's here at all. That could also happen. Oh, hey, more spiders. Cool. Nah, there's a lot of dudes here. Nothing there. I won't be able to unlock that one right here. But I can unlock this one. Let's back up right here, then unlock it from here. Awesome. And we're not going to lose our limbs today. At least not on purpose. As I feel like that would waste more time than we would save. Oh, nothing. That's fine. Walk over here. As long as we're in darkness, it's pretty difficult for them to see me. Well, darkness and we're not moving. That's a pretty good combination. I think most of the loot's going to be either here or in the other one. That's a high level. So we'll end up having to return back here later. A single hacksaw. I mean, I will take that, actually. That's better than tools. Tools weigh 3 kilograms. Hacksaw weighs 1. I could also attempt to use tools. That would take a very long time to break open, though. Let's head out. Drop these off at the town. And then I think we'll maybe hit up... maybe Tower of Abuse? Or I should probably level up my stealth more, like I was saying earlier on. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Hey Jedi, how you doing, man? How'd the end go? The end of yesterday's run was we defeated Bugmaster. It went pretty good, honestly. Our character, without any clothing, in yesterday's run, was able to defeat the Stone Golem pretty easily. Was able to defeat the Phoenix pretty easily. Catlon took a few tries. But everyone else was, you know, rather simple. I think Bugmaster took us like twice to finally knock him out. Or maybe it was once. Who knows? The moment we get Research 5 done, we're going to want to immediately upgrade our bench in half to level 6. Or sorry, level 5 so we can start level 6, you know. The whole no close was intense. Make sure we have context on that one. Hey, you Jumbo, don't move. I'm getting chased by dust bandits now. Funny thing is, I believe I'm actually way faster than this bozo. Can you do research as a torso? Unfortunately, no. I want to say you need to have your legs in order to do research. There's a few things that you can actually do without arms or legs, like just a very few. I think one of them is dismantle stuff that's already started being dismantled. I can't remember for sure, though. It's been a very long time since I did testing like that. You know, the more I think about it, we can just go down here. There are starving bandit mobs in Shem. And I do need to get my lockpicking up, so it wouldn't hurt for us to, you know, kind of branch out a bit from where we were at. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, Sad Neil, we'll get that started in just a moment. Let's get over here. Upgrade to level 6. Jag has all the materials right now. Let's go ahead and add the books in here too. Everyone, I want you guys all to help out here. Looking for a starving bandit mob if I could. Find one, that would be great. Also could try training stealth on blood spiders too. Although that really wouldn't be that great. There's not like that many of them normally. And I'm not going to be messing with the population sliders today. Just in case there's some kind of weird interaction with loot that I don't know about. There we go. My mouse is on its like last days. My mouse 3 button double taps like maybe 50% of the time. So if you see me like activate stealth and suddenly deactivate it, that's why my mouse is bugging up. Okay, gives some pretty decent level speed here. I like it. Now, I always forget which one of the labs are, like, really bad. I believe the lab in Burning Forest isn't that great for loot. I want to say Obedience is, like, really bad. Like, there's hardly anything there. And maybe the Blood Spider one also isn't very good in the swamp. That being said, though, we still need, like, all the research material we can get, so we'll obviously, you know, do that. Like, loot it. 1.63, okay, they finished it. Go to Sad Boy real quick. Back to level 6. Alright, still being 88 is good enough. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not dismantle. Upgrade, please. Getting more iron plates for right now. Or for later. However you want to phrase it. Haven't restocked yet, eh? That's fine. Yeah, pins, I want you to... Okay, that's fine. Soldier's currently aimless. We're just kind of waiting for nighttime now to kick, or to hit. I should start carrying building materials on old soldiers then. Yeah. Because if I have building materials, I can place down a small shack, and I can also place down a small research table to spend the research material from anywhere. Provided I have one character who's next to a high-level bench, I'm able to research higher-level stuff, or pay for research for it, at least. And research it too. I'm going to play it safe here. I'm going to wait for just a moment. We should be good now. Failed 90%er. Doesn't feel great. Yeah, save's going to be like a really high level. What level are you? 84. I should probably be able to open you, right? Yeah, cool. For some reason, the ancient safe, which in my experience contains more valuable loot than the safe, is like a lower lock level on average. Really weird. You think it'd be the opposite, like an ancient safe would be like more difficult to open. Yeah, see, not much of value there. In terms of research material, at least. Oh well, we'll start using tools right here. Actually, I'd much rather use an actual pair of tools here, in case I'm not paying attention. I don't want to lose my hacksaw. Okay. How you guys all doing? Pretty good. 2 on you. Sue needs an upgrade for sure. ASAP. We can pay for all these. Wonderful. I can't wait till Tech 6 is done, dude. And sad Neil, what did I leave you with? A few of those and those, okay. Pay for that then. Wonderful. I left 5 in there. Huh. How did I not upgrade that then? I guess I didn't realize I had that many. Well, now I know. Alright, good deal. And let's go back to Old Soldier. How's that lock looking? Alright, fantastic. The more strength you have, the quicker you can break through a lock. And once you get to the point where your strength multiplied by 3.33 is greater than this value right here, you can use strength to break a lock without using your tools. Normally tools or a hacksaw will go away when you finish breaking it. So just like that, boom. Only one of them. Not too good, but that's fine. You know, let's hit up Flats Lagoon now. Yeah. Yeah, let's hit up Flats Lagoon. I can sell off a lot of this stuff here. I don't know if I need to buy anything. I don't think I need to buy anything from there. Other than I can get building material, and I can buy a small shack. That way I can pay for research. That could be cool. Tech 6 almost done, man. I can't wait. Let's tell him to go over here. We go over to Dragalonger, who has the backpack. I remember. Perfect. We only have one table now that's not level 6 there. Once we're done with researching it, of course. Perfect. Upgrade. Upgrade. Old soldier's currently under attack by what? Hey, Grillo Bandit. That's cute. He thinks he can deal damage to us when we're a skeleton. He's trying his best. Alright, we need to find like a hive caravan to buy building material from, if we want that. You know what? I will buy those. Sure. Those two as well? Heck yeah. Might as well. Give me one of those back, please. Thank you. Now, do we have a hive caravan nearby? Black Dog. I'm not seeing a hive caravan right now. Yeah, we have no hive caravan yet. Land back group. Well, let me check over here real quick. Let me check the clothing shop. I don't remember what stuff they have for sale, but maybe they'll have something that we need. I doubt it, but you never know. Nope. Absolute garbage. That's okay. I think what I'll do now is I'm going to go over to the east. We still have like plenty of normal book research to complete, so I'm going to go over to the east over here. I'm going to level up my lockpicking by opening up the doors in the, what do you call it? The drug area. I've hardly ever come here, so I don't know the exact name of it. The hidden drug farm? Secret drug farm? It's one of those. Secret drug farm. Okay, cool. You gonna leave me alone, buddy? Please? Dialogue aggros are very annoying sometimes. As in when a character like yells at you and then comes after you. It takes them a while for them to finally leave you alone. Thankfully, though, they left me alone at the end. That's good. I appreciate that a lot. Wonderful. Okay, let's go. Heading to Tower of Abyss now. When it hits nighttime, we should be able to get in there and loot everything we want. I'm not going to get acne. I'm sorry. It's not that type of run. I was considering it for a moment, but yeah. We'll leave our boy there. First stream without Agnew in a week. No, PK. No. I did a Fogman Prince run. I'm not gonna have you take that from me. That run was pain. I'm just saying. A run that I said in the past I would never do, but I did. I kind of regretted it. It was a learning experience. Yeah, I mean, what I learned from that run is Fogmen are very, very bad, who would have guessed, but they toughness train, funnily enough, better than a normal hiver, because they can, dip themselves in acid to lower their health. The one and only dead Hive Prince run. I'll tell you what, I was considering doing a Fogman run today. But then I kind of talked myself out of it because I said I don't hate myself. So, you know, maybe I shouldn't do things like that to myself. Are there not enough iron plates in there? Oh wow, I must have made a mistake there. Dead Hive Fragment Axe. No. Upgrade level 6. Jag is told to engineer over everything else. Good deal. There you are. Let the game load real quick. There you go. It will load in just a moment. There you go. As long as I don't move, we should be okay. You know, as in we should not be seen while standing here or sitting here, however you want to phrase it. If hypothetically one of your viewers made a custom start mod, would you play it? It depends. I would recommend that before somebody were to try to do something like that, they run it by me, because I would feel pretty bad if they did make a custom mod and it wasn't something that I was interested in playing. I feel really bad about them wasting their time like that. Alright, let's go. Power of Abuse, all looted. And you guys can see right now why I did the Freedom Seeker start. Look at our encumbrance. You can loot quite a few ruins without worrying about your movement speed being reduced, because we already have 25 strength, which is very solid. You can get a repair kit right here and right over here. Fantastic. Those are all good where they're at. Yeah. We'll try to loot this Deadlands Workshop if we can before it hits daytime. We'll see. You know who else has a lot of strength in just the beginning? Pia. Pia the Flotsam Ninja has, I think it's like 20, if I'm not mistaken. Crumple John has 24. And obviously, you know, Agnew has 50. Is that who you're referencing? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop my backpack right here. Sneak. Let's get in here. We have enough lock, we can open that. Oh, and we actually succeeded on the first attempt. How about that, man? Beautiful. Probably not going to be able to succeed on these ones, though. Oh, maybe. Be surprised. Fun game start mod. Isata has 553 toughness. That doesn't really sound fun. Are you playing as Isata? Or are you trying to fight her? Go get her backpack. Well, back. Let's go loot the stuff real quick. I think it's for the stuff I can hold in here. We have a lot of ancient science books right now. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot right now. Go loot this too. Nothing in there? Okay. Okay, we don't really need to grab everything. I mean, we're pretty good in terms of cash right now. Yeah. You guys all have yours complete? You do. I guess technically it would be a good idea to get additional characters to research a little bit faster, but... Can we sell anything else here? There we are. Fantastic. There we go. Feels good. Scenario where you already have a base build-up, but you have 50 to 100 invincibles are on the way to assault you. I don't believe you can trigger a raid on a game start. You can make it so the faction hates you and that there is a raid that exists, I guess. Science book. You can keep one of those, of course. It's a lot of research we got queued up, man. I see an iron spider. I see a second one. Am I able to loot you, though? No. That's fine. There's a fix for that. Save and load. Save and load is like a cure-all in Kenshi, dude. Can't reach a character? Save and load. Pathing bugged up? Save and load. There we are. Fantastic. Yeah, tech level 6. Perfect. Automatic loom, let's get that as well. So we do need to go to the swamp to go get some other stuff done. Like get rice wheat, get hemp, you know, stuff like that. What's my current lockpicking? 37. So we are pretty dang high up there. Fishman Lab? Sounds pretty good. Hey, Boxo, how you doing, man? Alright, I'll drink. You got it, dude. The thing to remember is we don't need all the ancient science books, AI cores, engineering research that's in the game. There's more than enough to complete every research. And you have a lot to spare. Make Sadnil do research? He is. He's engineering right now, but he's going to be doing research. I may need a few more standard books. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, we'll need plenty more books too. Oh god, yeah, the battery stuff. I almost forgot about those. That's probably going to be the final research we do today, is battery power. Sick out of your mind? Use 2 boxes of tissues. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hope you feel better soon. Seems like people right now are either getting sick or getting over being sick. Alright, so I said I was going to be going down here. I'm going to first check to see if we have a Hiver group. If we do, that'd be great, because I want building material. I want to grab 8 building material. Yeah, 8 would be good. That means I can place down a small shack wherever I will, and a small research table. Which is all you need. Yeah, we do have to find a hybrid caravan to get building material. As no one else here sells it, unfortunately. Oh, and just remembered, there's something else I do need to get. Go Jag. Jag, go to the engineering shop, my guy. Right here. Mechanical shop, engineering shop, same thing. There is a blueprint we need. Not that. It's the, what's it called again? Outpost blueprint? I can't remember the exact name of it. Effectively, we need it to unlock the next tier of a research that shows up under core. It won't show up unless we get that blueprint. We'll get it eventually. It has a pretty dang high, spawn chance. In the shops. No hivers yet. I mean, if it comes down to it, I could always just purchase property in, like, Catan when I'm done getting research materials. Yeah, that's something I could do. Yeah. But at the same time, I did want to show off the whole, like, place down a small shack, pay for research thing. Ah, well. Be nice, big things, be nice. They're not being very nice right now. I mean, they are kind of helping me a little bit. But they are definitely slowing me down as well. They're helping me by sometimes bumping into me and pushing me forward a little bit. But also hurting me by, hurting me. No, they lost me. I didn't even arch right there, by the way. Just, at nighttime, beak things are pretty dang easy to get away from. Pretty dang easy. Didn't I see a Leviathan like 2 seconds ago? I kind of zoned out for a moment. Yeah, there it is, right there. Let me try to show something off here. We're going to add Old Soldier into the Robots squad. And let's see if we can get a trigger. We need Leviathan to leave combat first. Okay. Let's see. He didn't trigger it. Okay. I think I'll keep Old Soldier in the squad because I want to see if I can show it off. What I'm trying to show off is the fact that if you are walking past Leviathan, a lone Leviathan, if you have a large enough squad, the Leviathan will get territorial, and it will growl at you and attack you. Now, with our level of toughness being 75, we definitely don't want to take a hit from a Leviathan. That would hurt a lot. But I could still show it off. Leviathans are pretty slow, easy to get away from. Very easy to get away from. Stop poking me, buddy. There we go. The beaks come out at night. I mean, they come out at all times, but there are quite a few tonight. So what I reckon I'm going to do is I'm probably going to loot the Fishman Island lab. After that, we'll make our way over here to this lab. From there, we'll go into the swamp, and we'll get the hemp we need, we'll get the rice weed we need. I'll probably end up getting the lab over here as well. And we'll get the grid as well, because grid has a decent bit of engineering research. My money is 69k. I feel like we don't need currency anymore. Well, that much at least. So I probably don't need to grab anything of value. Get your limb shot off? We don't need to. I could, but it would take more time than it's worth, I feel. Fortunately, it is daytime now, so... Gurglers might pose a problem. We'll see. And by problem, I mean, like, an annoyance, obviously. They're not really a threat. I mean, heck, I could even toughness train here if I really wanted to, but I don't really want to. They have a pretty high chance of hitting me in the leg because of their animations they use, you know, kick low, which is a low strike attack. And I do not want my legs to get damaged too much. We're pretty reliant on Old Soldier to get the materials for researching for the squad. I'm just gonna move him over here now, so I don't click on anybody else on accident. When we get back to the bone fields, though, I'll put him back in the squad with the robots. Go for sneaking. Now, there are robotic limbs in here, 3 in fact. Scout right leg masterwork. There's a... It's the left skeleton arm masterwork. And right KLR masterwork arm. But we don't need any of those. Oh, please don't say me. Okay, wonderful. I don't think I'm going to be able to escape from here without being seen. We'll see. No, they saw me. That's fine. There's the right leg and the left arm. "45% chance? I believe in you, buddy." Heck yeah. That's what I get for believing in you. Heck yeah, dude. Good job. Let's go. Alright, so 3 AI cores, 2 engineering research, and 12 ancient science books. Not too shabby. It'd technically be faster if I ran this way than swim over here, right? Yeah, let's go for a little swim. A little water never hurt anybody. I already said it out loud, so I'll do it. But I'll go this way. I'm regretting deciding to swim, because it would have been faster to run. I'll just tell him to go up north here. Alright, researching robots, how you guys doing? Nothing else we can queue up right now. Let's go check for that blueprint. There it is. Advanced Outpost Blueprints. That's what we needed. Now, under Core, we've unlocked Outpost Type 3 and Outpost Type 4. You would not be able to see those unless you bought that blueprint. Why they do that? I don't know. Like, why they have it set up that way, I haven't a clue. It's weird. If anyone here plays the mod UWE, Universal Wasteland Expansion, I want to say Tech 5 requires you to get that research. Because I want to say to get Tech 5, it might be Tech 4 or Tech 5, I think it's Tech 5. You need to learn, it's either Type 3 or Type 4. Whereas Agnew is Old Soldier A. Burns renamed. No, Old Soldier is Freedom Seeker Star Old Soldier. Not named. I normally don't really name my characters that often. Because, like, you know, we're only with them from one stream by the time we're done with the run. For the most part. Alright, Mr. Leviathan. Are you going to be offended? Let's see. Really now? It's like, what, a 50% chance for them to be mad at me? And that's 2 of them we've encountered now. Sorry, now. That have not been aggressive to me. And it's like there's a chance for the Leviathan to have the dialogue, and a chance for it not to have it. If it doesn't have it, it just won't have it. So like, if we came across that Leviathan, like, a week later, it would still not get mad at me. Where do you find all the robot recruits? I started with them, except for Sadniel. Remember, Freedom Seeker Start gives you 1 old soldier character, and a squad of 5 other dudes. There's no, like, rule against making them all skeletons. Now, would it have been better to make them, like, Hive Princes? That way they increase their, science speed and they go a bit faster at the start? Yeah. But then I would have had to focus on food. Even though they don't eat very much. Still. Move along. You got it, boss. Building material is very tempting right now. Heck with it. Yeah, let's get the building material. Thank you. Let's go. Do those Leviathan's NPCs not despawn if you leave their render distance? Depends. Depends on if you have, like, a town nearby that keeps them loaded in. So you left Agnew in prison. I don't think that's a fair way to put it. I think the right way to word that is, we didn't release the beast. You know? I was kind of hoping I could find a Leviathan before we left, but... oh well. We're like almost halfway done with the research we need. Like halfway done with completing every research. Loading times. My worst enemy. Yeah, Burn is in this tower. And, Commander, the way homeless spawns work. Let's say we had a town, right? We place down a small shack. Or whatever type of structure I place down. We place down building. We confirm. If I click Shift F12 right here, this circle, units that are close to the circle, in areas that kind of surround close to the circle, they usually don't despawn. Because the town is technically always loaded in. Because we own it. So if the Leviathan was, like, let's say in there, normally they wouldn't despawn. Normally. Depends on how far away we go, at least. Yeah, it just really depends on how far away you go. And also depends on if the character counts as defeated or not. Like, if you're beating up some big things and, well, like, literally beating them up, they might count as defeated, they might despawn when you leave the area and come back. Even if you do own that property. Turtles. I love those dang turtles, man. They're great. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. Building material, I'm going to place down a small shack in the grid. We're going to drop off our research materials there. Then we're going to go ahead and loot one of the most valuable labs in the entire game, right here, in Shun. I don't think I need to bother with the crater. The crater lab is kind of crap, isn't it? I think it's kind of crap. It's pretty garbage. I can double check real quick. Let me look at my artifact list. Crater. The crater has 6 guaranteed ancient science books. Hmm. I guess it's worth going by. Yeah, that's worth. That's worth. You can use the chest in the lab to store your stuff. That is true, but I don't really want to store it. I want to, like, spend it. Oh, hey, Swamp Ninja. If you ever need money and you have a pair of tools, these places are really good to loot. Like the grid workshops. You left me alone, right? Yeah, good. Even though the icon's right here, this is a trap. The actual workshop complex is right here, and right here on the west. There's two of them. They're completely undefended. You said if you ran into the same one a week later. Oh, yeah, yeah. The reason why I was saying that was, like, if, let's say we're in our base, and it was still there, then that Leviathan would not have the dialogue still to attack me, is basically what I meant. Yeah. Three of them, fantastic. Check that real quick. Empty. Yeah, the workshop complexes and the Deadlands workshops have a ton of engineering research. If you need AI cores, you go to Ashland Domes, or you go to Ancient Labs. At least some of them are really good for that. Ancient Labs you can also get engineering research from, and ancient science books. If you need engineering research, you mainly hit up like these, as I was saying. Or sorry, engineering research Chico. Man, my brain got fried there for a second. You guys are pretty sure you know what I mean. Ancient Labs gives you everything. AI cores, you hit up Ashland Domes if you only need those. Ancient science books, you hit up labs as well. Libraries are kind of meh for everything. Cool and cool. Go and drop all the stuff off and pay for the research up here. Wonderful. Okay, let's go to my favorite lab first. Perfect. Don't libraries normally have maps? Yeah, but maps aren't really useful. At least, let me be clear. Once you have, like, the map known, like, once you learn the map, you don't need them, because you already know where every ruin is. You know where every library is. You know where every ancient lab is. Maps are more of like oh, I don't know the map yet. I can buy these. That way I can know where's, stuff. What about taking an NPC like the Great White Gorilla several regions away and dropping them? When they retreat quickly or patrol, will they just disappear forever? It depends, Rain. I can put it like this, okay? Sometimes characters will remain. Sometimes they won't. In one of my runs, I sold No Face, the gutter guy, Scorchlighter, to slavers, and then bought his freedom. Rinse and repeat over and over again. The last time I bought his freedom, when I became allied with the gutter faction, I just let him go and run off. I found him again. All the way over here in Shem. Later on in the run. And it confused me to no end because I'd never seen that happen before. I brought it up to Shadan, person who knows the game, I would say, history-wise, a lot more than I do. Leveling mechanic-wise, I have the edge, but they know a lot more about, like, multiple different things about the game than I do. And they told me that oftentimes NPCs who are unique will stay in the game, provided the game doesn't consider them, quote-unquote, not okay. Like, they're not killed, they're not, like, in recovery coma past the point of them being able to survive. But not always, to be clear. So I can't really give you a yes or no or, answer. It can just tell you it depends. Because I've had other times where I sold someone to the slavery. God, that sounds really messed up out of context. Trying to ally with every faction in the game, and then they never appeared again. So, like after freeing them. Maybe I just didn't find them, or maybe they despawned. I don't know. And to be clear, the time, I found them again was, 15, 20 game days later from when I allied with the beak things. This is, way back in the day when it would take, 70-ish days of game time to do a run, 3 streams. We've come a very, very long way. Or very, very long way. I think that is a phrase, right? From there. What's the lock picking now? 44. Cool. This lab right here is one of the most valuable labs in the entire game. Take that backpack off. Let's be smart here. And by valuable lab, I mean, there is so much stuff here. I feel so good. The fact we can unlock everything that quickly now. Ah, dude. Alright, let's see what we got. Cool. You'll take a full repair kit. No, I did not mean to take you. I'm going to take you. There we go. Didn't get that great of a haul today. Oh well. I mean, it's not the worst. As you can see right there, though, 4 AI cores, 18 ancient science books, 3 engineering research. This is pretty dang good. That lab right there, and the lab all the way up here in the northwest, and the Iron Trail, are the best 2 science labs you can get, or you can loot. Actually, let me think about it. I guess it's kind of tied with Ashland Dome 4, right? At least close to. Ashland Dome 4, if you count the item you get from the boss as well, has a grand total of 8 AI cores in it. If you count the CPU, I believe the CPU is 60k on the boss as well. If we're just kind of research material and unique items. But again, I was referring to ancient, labs, science labs. I'm not comparing it to an Ashland Dome, of course. Yeah, they don't. What I should be doing from now on is whenever the game pauses itself to load, I should stop. Or whenever it loads in general. Just stop. That way my guys can keep doing research. While we wait. And a little trick, if the game does stop itself because it's loading, and you want it to keep going, just click R to tell your character to stop doing what they're doing. Then move the camera back a little bit, like right here. That way you can unpause it. I don't want you tearing off my legs, though, please, Mr. Spider. If you'd be so kind, leave me alone. Good. Man. I also was considering doing a beat run today, but I wanted the stream to be kind of short-ish. So I decided I would do like a beat run maybe on Thursday. That's one of the main reasons why I'm wearing the beep shirt today. But right before stream, I decided against it. Primarily because I'm having some stomach problems right now. And doing a beep run while not feeling the best is not a good combination. Alright, let me go over to Sadneo real quick. I believe we have some more materials right here. Good. Hybrid mine. Wonderful. Alright, so I need books again for those. AI core stuff. That's books as well. That means I can go over here. Oh, we actually have no books there. Alright, let's go get those. Oh, he's under attack. That's fine. I highly doubt anything can really kill him right now with his toughness level. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay. Ah, beat things. Leave me alone. Thank you. Problem right now is I don't have a lot of stuff that need... I need a 4 right there. That needs, like, higher level research right now. That's okay. Grab all the stuff here. Dismantle. Dismantle. Let me get 3 of these. Perfect. Alright, let's go to the swamp. Cool. So, we'll buy a building in the swamp. We'll buy some rice weed. We'll buy some hemp. And books, too. And that way we can get the, you know, rice weed and hemp done. We need 2 each. So, 4 books in total, 2 rice weed, 2 hemp. Hey, bud, how you doing, man? Man, I wish that the swamp loaded better. It's a real shame it doesn't. Because it's a very, like, pretty looking area. It is a pretty solid area to make a base, too. Now, once we're done getting the hemp and the rice weed, I think I'll make my way over to Iron Trail to get that lab loaded. Then we'll probably head towards the Ashlands. We're going to need, like, a lot of ancient science books. Like, more than what we have right now. Turn down dust and stuff. Do you mean, like, fog and stuff? Or what do you mean? Yeah, we could loot this place, too. Although it's not very good. Yeah, heck with it. We'll loot it. Open up. Be free. Be free, my minions. Or just knock me out, that's fine too. But then be free. Orb, not too bad. Two, okay. Ah, I forgot to loot the one next to the crater, didn't I? Yeah, I did. That's fine. We're not missing out on that much by not looting it. Poor spiders did. I do feel like the distance, the reach on their attack was nerfed a little bit too much. In that, was it 2019 patch? As now they struggle to even hit you when you're standing still. Friendly reminder, if you have the mod that quote-unquote reduces the reach of blood spiders' attack range, disable it. It boosts their attack range now. It actively buffs the very thing that you are trying to, nerf. Please have a few books, buddy. No books. Do have double hemp, though, and double rice weed. Thank you. Yeah, if you lag. Well, I mean, I only lag in the swamp is the thing. You want to make a base in Vayne? Not a big fan of Vayne. It's very hard to see. Just personally. I think I need to buy that one. Yeah, 4K. Research. Good deal. Great. And that'll unlock the hydroponic as well. Good deal. Anything else we've unlocked now? That. Okay. Welcome back, Pharaoh. Lay down the repair bed. It's very, very cheap. Oh, we have the quite rare skeleton drifter. Get him. Although I do feel like he would slow down my research speed if I got him. So I think I'll pass on that. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that one. Alright, well, he's going up to the northwest here. I'm gonna go swap for the skeletons and just keep an eye on them. I have skeleton legs. Okay, we just unlocked that. Good. That's what we'll want to spend a lot of AI cores on. Once you get the hive skeleton legs and arms and stuff done, you unlock the actual robotic limbs, which take a lot of AI cores. How's he doing right now? Doing pretty good. I'm purposely not looking at Old Soldier right now because I want him to get to his destination without too much loading going, slowing us down. Not always, but usually if you're not looking at the character when they're traveling on the map, it won't take as long to load. And they're a bit less likely to get stuck. Not always, but normally. Doing pretty good so far. How am I doing on materials here? Book. Ancient science books, not engineering research right now. Okay, so I don't think I need more engineering research for the time being. I'm trying to decide if I want to go hit up the workshop complex over here or not, and I don't think I do. I think we'll go straight to the lab I was talking about before. I'm gonna get 8 building materials though before I do. You're walking backwards right now, guy. Okay, I'm gonna go back over to you. I both love and also despise Vane. It's very hard to see, but I also do like it because it was one of the first places that I tried making a base. It was like right to the east of this little village right here, like northeast, next to a copper deposit. I found out that you could mine ore, well, inside of a small shack, if you place it down correctly. And eventually I died to big things in that run. One of them got slipped into my building after I got raided by dust bandits. And that was a very depressing way to go. But a very Kenshi way to go, honestly. We got the legs there too. And I think I kind of mentioned it a little bit earlier on, but the battery stuff is probably going to be the final researches that we do. They take an insanely long amount of time. I'm pretty sure they are the longest researches. Like, they take the longest amount of time of any research in the game. We're going to ignore the obedience lab. That one's garbage. I'll swing by purple sand. We'll check that one, and then we'll go up to the lab over here. First mongrel, though. And whenever I say a lab is garbage, I just mean, like, the loot in there is not great. It either only has, like, stuff that's worth money, like repair kits, stuff like that, robotic components, or it has such a small amount of research material that it's not worth the trouble. Because, again, we don't need every research material in the game. There's plenty to spare. Not like double, but kind of close to that. Kind of close to that. Wonderful. Okay, go. Make sure Beep's not following me. Good. I'd feel really bad if he ended up dying because he followed me. That would stink. Hey, buddy, go to purple sand. Let's see if he knows how to get it, 2 there. I mean, so far, so good. Yeah, looks like they do know how to get there. Yeah. I just have a lot of experience with my character in the Foglands and not going where I told them to go. Like, if you're in Mongrel and you tell them to go to the... Let's say you tell them to go up here. Usually they'll get to around this point. Then they'll keep going around left and right, like west and east, west and east. And it can be very annoying when you're watching your character do that. Shrieking Forest. None of them want to talk to me, apparently. It's kind of rude. Yes, okay. I think 1 is the correct answer. Nope, 1 was not the correct answer. Darn it. Ah, I should be embarrassed. I even made a like little mini guide about how to not get attacked by shrieking bandits. And I did the wrong answer. What was wrong with that one I picked? Oh, multiple R's? I think that might be it. I want to say it's RGH. Like, any vowel, R, G, and H will get you attacked. I think more than one R gets you attacked in a response. That might be it. The correct answer always, by the way, is I'm sorry I don't understand you, or can you repeat that? And then back away slowly. But that's like the easy answer. Like, that's the one that always works. So it's kind of like, that's cheating. Purple sand. I love this area. It's very pretty. In like a purpley type way. I don't know, I'm a simple man. Engineering research. Three more of them. Heck yeah, man. Alright, well, let's get moving. I keep forgetting to buy more normal books on these dudes during the day. Get out of that water, buddy. The maniac. We'll run around this way. Let's go away with that. 47. Okay, noted. Iron Trail. I could be wrong about this, but I believe Iron Trail might have the highest homeless spawn rate in the game. It's either this place or it's Skim Sand. I think it's this place, though. You might not think it, though, because there's not, like, a lot of guys running around. But the fake spiders, you know, the ones that are standing still, those are the guys that spawn in here. To be clear, by fake, I mean the hostile ones that act like they're dormant, but when you get close, they go and attack you, like right here, and the ones that tried to attack me back there. And like the ones right there, and there's tons of them, dude. Right there as well. 2 there. You know, so on. I'm gonna place down the small shack, yeah. Yeah, I'll place it down like right out here real quick. But we're not gonna build it yet. Okay, let's go. I want to get in here before it becomes too dark, or too light, I mean. And there are sometimes skeletons in here that might see me. Okay, looks like we're good. Yep, looks like we're good. $31, come on, buddy, you got this. You got this, I believe in you. There you go. Okay, last one we need to unlock is right here. Yeah? Yeah, wonderful. Okay. 3 ancient science books so far. AI core. 5, 6. 7, 11. 12, 13, 14. Oh, loot that one, please. 15, 22. Yep, this place is very good. 22 ancient science books. Was that 4 AI cores or 3? I think it was it 3 or 4? I forgot how many I had before. Double checking, making sure I didn't miss anything here. I think we're good. Yeah, we are solid. Let's go to our little lab here. And we'll pay for Edgewalker. Or do I want to go for the robotic limbs? I guess I'll do Edgewalker because we have all the AI cores we need for it right now. There you go, buddy. Wonderful. Might need some more books later on, but for now we're good currently. Yeah, go for Edgewalker first. That needs 4, and then these need ancient science books. Oh, that's right, they're ancient science books. We don't have the AI core level 1s yet. Fine. Oh, put these in there, of course. Okay, so let's not start slacking. Let's get moving. Yeah, we'll bring that. Bring that. Alright, let's go. And how many does Sadniel have? Let me think for a moment. Where am I going to get like a lot of ancient science books from? Because that's what we're going to be needing later. I know we have a pretty good amount right now, but I'm pretty certain we're going to need more than this. Like the higher level battery research is like 20 books. Not even including the ones before that. Okay, what labs have I not looted yet? I forgot to loot the one in the crater. Yeah, actually, those are quite a few labs I haven't looted yet. I think what I'll do first of all is I'm going to go to World's End. Before I do though, I'm going to go by here. I don't remember if the Floodlands rooms are good. Hey, how you doing, man? I'm looking at my artifact list I made back in the day. Floodlands Sus Lab has 3 of them. Leaning Tower has 4. And the Ancient Lab has 5. Yep, okay, we'll absolutely hit up the Floodlands then. I'm curious. Obedience. Obedience has 5. I guess we'll hit up Obedience too. To make sure we have everything we need. We'll go Obedience, we'll go Leaning Tower. Well, a lab, then Leaning Tower. Then Sus Lab. Then we'll hit up here. Yeah. I guess in that case, I don't need the building material right now. Yeah. And the reason I'm going to be going to World's End is I want to buy the books they have there for sale. So I'll also loot, like, stuff I wouldn't normally loot. I.e., you know, stuff for money. And we could also grab Burn, but I don't really think that's going to be useful. No offense to Burn, but, you know, we only really want to recruit people who have a good science level right now, is all. Hey, Cannibals, how you doing? Yeah, I did say I was going to hit up Obedience, right? I believe so. Yeah, Obedience has 5. Okay. And Shrieking Bandits only wants love. Maybe. Maybe. Cool little interesting factoid about the Shrieking Bandits. They like nomads. They, as far as I remember, won't even attack nomads. I believe they have, is it 50 relations with nomads? Which is pretty cool. There's actually a little bit of lore in the game when you read the, like, Tech Hunter journals that I believe it actually kind of mentions that in a way. I have to look back into it to double check. Oh yeah, they say, I found the Shrieking Folk to be simply misunderstood nomads. My attempts to communicate seemed to calm them down as they continued on their way, screaming merrily as they ran. So they mentioned the name, like the word nomads in there. Although I don't think they have any connection, other than that one little journal. You can find those journals in, like, library and stuff. The library in Black Scratch. You love nomads too? Nomads are pretty cool. Unless you're doing a run where you're one-handed and you take out a faction leader and a group of nomads come by and start medicing up the faction leader who otherwise would have died from his wounds. And you're just cursing the nomads under your breath because they are ruining your run. Other than, you know, moments like that, nomads are pretty cool. Still won't forgive them too for healing up that slave master that time. Okay, 6. And in case someone's curious, like I said there were 6 here, but we got more than 6. There is like a minimum amount. That's what I was listing. Some of them can, like, additional ones can spawn in, just as general, like, random loot. You ate some baldock ramen? Oh, because... Okay, gotcha. Mouth's on fire. Oof. I'm not much of a spicy food person. My old man is. He loves that stuff. He's actually grown some jalapenos in the back. Talk of experience, I see? Yeah, a lot of my feelings towards different factions in the game usually boil down to, have I encountered them in a challenge run before? If I have they wronged me? If they have, then I hate them. Or if they made a challenge run an absolute nightmare when I was first starting out. For instance, Reavers. They are my least favorite faction in all of Kenshi. Because when I did my first Bone Dog solo run, it took me almost 2 hours to finally kill off Valamon. Because we made a rule back then where I had to actually kill off the faction leader. I couldn't, like, just let them worsen to death. And Valamon had, I think it was like high 90s in his toughness. And for those who don't know, Ark, you know, the place where Valamon's at, has constant patrols that keep on showing up like crazy. And they would show up, they would run to go medic him, I would attack them to try to get them to not medic him. And then I would get shot because I'm playing a bone dog and I can't, like, dodge bullets or arrows. And I have to be extremely careful because in that run, we had a death item. Because I didn't know about the Settlers Pup back then. I was a noob. But yeah, after that one experience, though, I hated the River Scoop, the Burning Passion. Three. For a while, I didn't like the Crab Raiders either. Because they raided me when I was a newbie. And oh my god, when you don't have good stats and you keep getting raided by Crab Raiders, oh my god, it's brutal. Okay, we got some pretty good extra ancient science books there, dude. It's not bad at all. We have the Leaning Tower right here. There's a minimum of, I think it was 4 in this one. We'll see. There's one of them. 2 of them. Ooh, Fog Mask. Fancy. I think I might be good on money now. 3. Go grab that one because I clicked on it. There you go, that's number 4. Okay. And Sus Lab is all that's left now before we go over to the, well, World's End. Bulldog is a ramen known to be extremely spicy. Like, way too spicy. I don't normally think of ramen as, like, spicy. Maybe it's me. Completely powered, eh? Oh, it is. Cool. Hey, Burn. Burn's awesome, by the way. If you're new to the game, get Burn. Like, try to come here. Try to stay alive, and then get Burn, and then get the heck out of here. He's like a 15 combat stat skeleton, which is very solid for, like, a starting character to, like, recruit. You really want to recruit him ASAP, because he has a habit of standing outside, as you can see, and getting attacked by an iron spider, which means death normally for him. There's like a rare chance that maybe a random like skeleton might repair him up when he gets knocked on the ground, but you wouldn't really want to, rely on that. Ancient science book, okay. Boom, boom, boom. Masterwork, that's an artifact. It's always here. As are these weapons right here, these 3. Artifact. There's going to be a right leg as well. A right scout leg. In a container somewhere. No, sir. I'm taking that. That's mine. Okay, cool. And I know I said no stealing this run. We're not counting looting from cannibals as stealing. No offense to the cannibals. But, Oh, there we go. This is the one that's, the other leg. In the unlock container. We had to come here on our impossible, start run. To get our legs. For anyone who hasn't seen that run, have it up on YouTube. The Impossible Start in Standard Edition Plus. It was a really... God, it was a clutch run. I still can't believe we first tried it to this day. Basically what we did, we started out in a cannibal village, I think around like right over here. We crawled all the way to Dead Cat, or the cannibal capital. Got a KLR arm from the back of the capital. Then crawled all the way to the Sus Lab. Unlocked one of the containers to get one of the legs, and got the other leg from an unlocked container. And then the run began. I can't remember, how long did it take? Did it take like 30 minutes of crawling? I think it might have been like 30 minutes of crawling for us to finally get all of our limbs. Well, all minus 1, of course. Are those preset limb locations? In base game, yeah. They're artifacts. If anyone's curious about artifacts in Kenshi, there is a list I made back in the day on the Kenshi wiki. Right here. You go to the Kenshi wiki page for artifacts, go down, guaranteed item spawn locations. I made this giant list here, like maybe 3 years ago, showing the minimum items you can get, like research materials and stuff from each one of the labs and ruins and whatnot, as well as like other stuff like books and, you know, artifacts like equipment, armor, weapons, stuff like that. Robotic limbs, crossbows. And again, those are the minimum, so you could get more than what's listed on there. You'll never get less than what's listed on there, though. They only have 2. I actually remember them having more. Guess not. Go and see what else we can research here. It might look like we're close to being done, but oh heck no, we're not. We still got plenty of stuff to research. Actually, give me that repair kit back, please. Sell those instead. No stealth gear, fortunately, sold here. Anything else we need? Not that I could think of. I think we have everything we need from here, technically. We may need, like, normal books, though. Yeah, we need multiple AI cores now at this point. Yeah, we do need normal books for that. I'll go ahead and buy those books then. Thank you, friend. We need 5, we need 6 of them. Go back in here. The more the better, you know? Okay, so we're gonna have to go over to the Ashlands now. I'm gonna drop off a lot of the materials here. Or drop them off with Sadneil. You know, like take them from here. How many more does Sadneil need to have, like, the highest level table? Oh, it's level 6 already. Okay, he already has a highest level table. Fantastic. Let's tell him to go over here. I was going to bring iron plates with me, but yeah. We don't really need to now. That I think. Look at it. Now, once we go by Sadneil, I'll drop off the research material. That way he can, you know, spend them whenever he needs to. And after that, we'll make our way over to the Ashlands. I'm going to need to bring some building material with me, though, first. Maybe we will be good on ancient science books. We'll have to see. .81 times the research speed. That is amazing, dude. And of course we do have, you know, like 6 robots currently, all on Tech 6 tables doing that, but still. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. And yeah, fairly certain we don't need any more engineering research at this point. There we go. AI cores right there. I could sell them off technically then to the scrap house. And then buy the AI cores they have. Nah. Nah. Although it wouldn't be a bad idea. I know we have more than enough AI cores in the Ashlands to learn everything, but are we going to have our guys researching 24/7 on the way there? Given the fact we have battery stuff to research, yeah, I think we are. So I don't think I need to worry about selling stuff and then buying AI cores right now. Yeah, we should be okay. Okay, old soldier. You got this, buddy. Spider right there, spider right there. A lot of spiders. Fun little bit of info. Iron Valley, the water here is extremely acidic. Like, if you're in Vane, you will take, just from the acid water alone, you'll take double the damage for swimming in the water here compared to Vane. So, don't want to take a dip if you're playing an organic character who is not immune to acid, at least, you know. If you're immune to acid, feel free to. Like, take as many dips as you want. Apparently, hivers love the feeling of acid rain. Not sure about, like, an acid pull, but maybe. Ah, Cloud Ninjas. It feels so cool that we can even outrun them. Do you want to hit up the workshop? It wouldn't hurt. There could be, like, some ancient science books here. We're failing a lot, and we're going to get our legs torn up. Let's go into the water. Yeah, let's go in the water before we get crippled. I was humbled very fast there. That's okay. My money is on the skeletons, personally. It wouldn't be a bad idea to get robotic legs, but I feel like it's a bit more of a waste, right? Yeah, I don't have chest armor on me, so that would take an eternity to lose my legs. Yeah, no. We'll keep our, you know, natural, quote-unquote, limbs. Let's see, advanced battery, 4 and 5 right now. Okay. Alright, let's go get the building materials we need. We'll grab them from the way station, and then we'll head on south. I don't know if I'm going to have to loot any other labs as well. Forbidden Island could have some pretty good stuff too, but I think I'm just going to go right for the Ashland domes. Do you want to go for, like, stealth gear, though? It wouldn't hurt to have stealth gear. I mean, I think we're good enough already. We're at 90 stealth. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Getting attacked by ninjas again. I think I've been attacked by ninjas today more times than, like, the past few months. Don't run to that turret, buddy. Stay away from that. Alright, we'll go down here. Yeah. Next battery power. Cool. Pay for that. I kind of want to do the battery stuff first. Nah, they're already kind of doing that. Yeah, they got it covered. Move camera back. Oh, game's loading everywhere, apparently. Okay. I'm gonna have to remember to move the camera back from now on. That way the research can continue to go on while the game's loading. Cool, cool. Hey, big things. And they lost me. I love those little buggers, dude. They're great. Wait, why am I not just sneaking right now? Yeah, let's go sneak. We have 90 stealth, so we're not slowed down when sneaking at all. So yeah, there's really no reason for me not to be sneaking currently. That is 12 right there. We need 16 with that right now. So 16 AI cores. That's pretty easy. That's not even every Ashland dome. But I do have a feeling that we might need more ancient science books. If we do, we can go over here to the Forbidden Island to loot like Spider Factory or the other lab up here. We can also loot the lab that's around here in Stove's Gamble. I always forget the exact location of it. Might not be a bad idea for me to go ahead and do that right now. It's battery 6. How many do you have right now, Sadnil, in there? We are running out of them pretty fast. And if it comes down to it, and like we didn't need it anyway, it's not like we're wasting any time because... Yeah, it's not like we're wasting any time because we're still waiting for research to be done. So, yeah, we'll go up there. We got a little monkey here. Dude is a flat 100 across the board combat stat character, including martial arts. He's a gorilla though, so he's very weak still. Because gorillas are very bad. Speaking of very bad, me. I just walked in here and was completely sane because I was sloppy. Hey, 5 of them. Heck yeah. Not much of value here, though. Oh, 3 of them's not too shabby. That was a little bit too close for comfort there. If we lagged and I got double hit, that could have been the end of Old Soldier there. That would have stunk. God, imagine dying this far in. Oof. I made a quick save when we got knocked out. We're going back to it. I clicked myself, but for some reason my repair command did not issue. A trick you can do is if you save yourself, or save the game when you're unconscious, you will be able to repair yourself when playing dead. So that's what's going to occur right here. Once the game's done loading. I probably should have relaunched the game, honestly. Then again, though, it would be kind of cool to do the entire run without having to reload the game. But yeah, normally what you want to do is click yourself to issue a repair command. Oh, wait. I'm a dummy. I did issue the repair command. I just did not have the repair kit in my inventory. Apologies. I thought something was up. Looks like they are allowing me to lockpick this one, which I appreciate greatly. Although there probably won't be much of value in here, honestly. We'll see. I'm hoping I can unlock it sometime soon. It's gotta be like level 90, right? 85. Eh, kinda close. On the plus side, hey, we're leveling up our robotic, or lockpicking. So, there's that. I'm curious, are you actually letting me... Oh, no, they just didn't see me. That's what was occurring there. Alright, buddy, if you get knocked to the ground... Please get knocked to the ground. Okay, click yourself. Good. That was too close for comfort, dude. Goodness gracious. He only lost her legs there. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, I guess that's what we get for having 75 toughness. And exploring ancient labs, you know. I went to one-time speed there, because if the game happened to lag and we got, like, double hit before our character realized they were knocked out, or knocked on the ground, that could have been really bad. I think needless to say. Alright, let's go. I think that also shows off pretty well that our character is not even close to invincible. If we mess up, we could just lose it all. So, let's not mess up, yeah? Yeah. Sounds like a good idea to me. Let's don't mess up. I'll go camera back, so tight. There's a Masterworks sleeveless dust coat in this building right here. If I wanted it. I don't really feel like I need it. But I kind of want to show off the fact it's in there. Again, we are kind of just waiting for research, so. We're not wasting, like, too much time doing all this. Now, normally there are small, little security spiders. Security spider 2, that's what they're called, inside here. Unlike a security spider, you can't, like, pull them out of the building and then just run back in and expect them not to follow you again. What we can do is walk outside, walk in, and then close the door. Preferably when you're inside the building. It's sometimes a little bit tricky to be able to pull it off, though. I would have done it again, but the land bats are beating him up, so we're okay. Battery capacity 4 done. Need the advanced battery stuff, though, still. You'll take a full repair kit, sure. Now, where is the... There it is. Save this dust coat right there. 1.1 times stealth. Let me think. I'm going to be looting from General Zhang. You know what? Heck with it. We'll take it. How much in the way? 4-ish. It's not actually 4 kilograms. It's more than that. That's fine. That's fine. Camera back. Let it load. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to head into kind of like the center of the Ashlands, I want to say. And that's probably where I'm going to place down a small shack with these materials. Then we'll grab like AI cores from an Ashland dome, run them back, you know, back and forth, drop them off, pay for the research. You know, I am going to quickly relaunch the game to make it so the loading times are a lot faster. Once it's done loading. Cyberbot and Gorilla. Neat. Yeah, that loading time is abysmal right now, dude. Jeez. Yeah, relaunch the game real quick. Closing it. Launched it back up. There we go. As I don't want to have to like sit tight and stay included still for that long if I can help it. Come on, game, I believe in you. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay. Let's go. Now, don't get me wrong, we still will get some, loading screens, but not as much as before. And overall, the loading will be a lot faster. We are in one of the most, load-intensive areas in the game. Humans, we are humans, yeah. Freaks. Hello, human. I would advise people to not mess around with skin bandits unless you know what you're doing. Those guys will ruin you. They are run-enders. Go all the way up here. Yeah. Actually, no one's over there. Go past that. And I think I'll place them down, right over... Can I place it down here? Yeah. I don't think I can place it down on this. Wait, I technically can. But will it actually let me? No. That would have been so cool. Oh well, make a dream. Small shack, place it down right there. Deck, small research bench. Okay, so there are 3 AI cores in this ruin here, or Ashland Dome, whatever you want to call it. That's one of them. There are also 3 engineering research, but we don't need the engineering research. Oh, they saw me. That was very quick. They went from, not seeing me to them seeing me. Oh, well. Here's what we'll do then. We will abandon this area, and we'll head to Ashland Dome 3. We're going to want to loot the places while we're not seen. I don't need the hacksaw anymore. We have far more than enough lockpicking to unlock anything we need to unlock. That's right, I'm gonna get rid of that. That way I have 90 for being naked. Very short-lived, I know. I got clothing, then I just ditch it. Sorry. If I had, ninja pants, I probably would use it. Because then I would have 21% stealth, but, we don't, so fine. Got a race up here. Good deal. This ruin here has a grand total of 5 AI cores in it. A lot of loot. 6 if you count the boss, but we're not fighting the boss, so. It's 2 of them. On the plus side, these dudes use Nadachis, and the leader has a Guard's Katana, so if they do happen to see me, they don't do a lot of damage to me. There's one more in here somewhere. Probably in a lock container. I'm hoping an unlock container. That would be ideal. Darn, it's in the lock container right here. Darn it. Hey, maybe I can unlock it. So close. We'll go back in there, we'll unlock it, and then we'll get moving back to the building over here. My outpost. I bet you're proud of yourself, Mr. Hydraulic Knight. Ooh, 16 ancient science books. So that's what I was talking about earlier. When I said we're going to need, like, more. And that's not even... Oh, that's capacity 6. So we have power 6 we need to learn. Yeah. You know, come to think of it, maybe I should have kept the armor just for the protection. Nah. Armor's from armor. There we go, we got it. Let's drop those off real quick. There are 2 more AI cores in Ashland Dome 1 we've not looted yet. Now, I'm curious, do you have enough Sadniel where you're at? Oh, you do. That's amazing. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Look at that research time, by the way. 110 hours. Holy crud. Yeah, that's a battery tech for you. It repeats itself, so it multiplies the previous time by a certain amount. And when you go from, like, 1 to maybe, like... What would it go? From, like, 1 to 2, then it goes, like, 4, 8, 16. It gets kind of out of control very fast. Those aren't the exact values, to be clear. Oh, we actually add 0.02 research speed. That's cool. Okay, I'll get the revolving barrel first. And then the extra durable legs. Repair itself real quick. Yeah, we didn't check any of these. Let's see if we can't sneak our way up here without being seen. Amazing. Here's one of them. There are also engineering research that we can get in here, but we don't need those. Oh, we got the 2 we wanted. All we're after right now are AI cores, so. Next destination, Ashland Dome 4. Now, that one's going to be a bit tricky. Ashland Dome 4 is going to be really tricky. That is like one of the best defended labs. But it does have a grand total of 7 AI cores in it. So, 8 if you count the boss. But we're not looting the boss, obviously. We're not combat trained on this character. We're hardly even toughness trained. So snowy. Don't lick the snow. Oh, I went to Dome 3. What am I thinking? It's, not good for you. Yeah, sure, I'll get basic furniture. Doesn't really count as like a blueprint that we need to get for this run, to be clear. But there's no harm in getting it. Right now, I'm considering waiting till nighttime. I think that might be the best play. How many more AI cores do I need? From here, I need 8. I think that is right. I think we just need 8 more left now. We can get 7 here, and there are 5 in Catlon's Dome. Excuse me, Catlon's Dome. Hey, spiders. Yeah, we'll wait till nighttime. We'll try to use stealth here. The guys in here hit really freaking hard. And the damage they deal to us is, well, either a mix between cut and blunt, or just blunt, you know, jeet, or combat cleaver, which does do bonus damage to 2 skeletons, so. Hey, cleanser unit. While we wait, I also could go back over here. Sad meal. Grab these. And grab 2 AI cores from the shop over here. That'll make it so we don't need to get, like, as many materials. Tech Hunter's booked for real this time to run. Well, Tech Hunters mainly hunt for tech for profit. We're hunting for tech for the sake of just hunting for tech, you know? Alright, let's go. Good job, Sad Neil. Proud of you. Alright, old soldier. It's about to be 2300. That's when we'll make our move. I always forget what the vision range multiplier is of the logheads. Hoping it's not going to be that good, though. Ancient science books, too. That's random loot, by the way. You don't have, like, a guarantee to get ancient science books in here. That's what I mean by that. 1 AI core. 2, 3. Number 4 right there. Five, 6. That should, if I'm not mistaken, that should be all we need, correct? Unless I'm forgetting about some other research. I believe that's all we need for every research to be done. And we're not able to help out that much with how, like, you know, little we add to the research time. But we can try to help out an old soldier. Nearly there. I'm hoping we can beat our old time, dude. Old time was like a little bit over 3 hours, and was like day 20, I think it was. Let's see real quick. Do we... Okay, we do add time. Like, remove time, I mean. We increase the researching time. In the past, when I've done some testing on research speed, I found that sometimes if you add a character who's not a very high level, they can actually slow down the research rate. That's what I was afraid of. Man, you guys are just jerks, aren't you? Are they trying to occupy my base? I think they might be. No, they weren't. They just decided they walk the way in. Sorry, I really got caught off guard by that. Granted, to speak English there for a second. They decided to waltz their way in there and just beat us up. Very rude of them. Okay. I have to go on the door. Close. Lock. Private. Maybe that will keep him away now. Fingers crossed. Yeah, he's indeed making it go faster. Imagine trying to help like research something and you don't even help increase the speed by like 1%. Like us going, oh, actually, I guess right now we're going up 0.03, so we are helping 1%. Man, what a lot of help we are. .6. Sorry, 2.96. I'm curious if we are actually increasing the speed at which we research. What are you doing here, buddy? Why are you aimless? Apparently everybody wants a piece of old soldier today. Let me go over to pins real quick. Oh, that was sad. I told to stop researching. I'm going to go to Old Soldier. Yeah, he is actually adding time. Okay. Again, I mean, making it faster, obviously. And the time shown here is the normal time that it would take to research. Not counting your current rate, of course. So we should be able to do these 3 times faster, I want to say. Just about. Limbs, yeah. Unless there's a research that comes out of nowhere, then yeah, we do have it all done. Dang. That's not too bad. So, anyone got anything interesting to talk about? Because all we gotta do now at this point is just finish up our research. There ain't nothing else to really bring up here. How about this? Who's you guys' favorite I'm not gonna ask that question. That would cause chaos. God. Oh, let's go back to the research page. Yeah, it's really just gonna be like a 14-hour research. 14, 14, 14, 35, and 110. I had considered making like a stream like this into a video on YouTube. What do you guys think? If I did, what I'd have to do is at the very end, like when we do just sitting here doing the research, staying still, I would have to speed up the, video by like maybe 10 times. That way people don't click off at the very end. But it could be pretty interesting. Showing off, like, the fact that you can get all the research done, like, really freaking fast. There was once a dude I had an argument with before. Hey, Ant, how you doing? On the Kenshi subreddit, who told me that he had gotten Tech 4 completed by day 20. And, Slay a Dog video over the last part. That could be a good idea. Like, while the character's doing all the research, we just have, like, a clip of, like, Maple just having fun, hanging out right here. That could be pretty swell. Frankie doing a base, unbelievable. Ant, not really. We're not doing a base. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. But, yeah. I mean, I do have a small shack with a small research bench. Okay, that tricked you. Your first hint should have been the fact that I was in an area that was sandy. Not like black desert. Not ashlands like white, but just sandy. So, yeah. Hey, SRAM, thank you very much for the raid, man. You guys got here right kind of towards the very end. Thank you again for the raid, man. What were you guys playing today? We were doing a learn every research in Kenshi in one stream run. And at this point, we have all the materials spent. And we're just waiting for the research to finish. Let me see. Oh, you were playing Quasimorph. I want to play that game one day. It looks really interesting. Also looks very difficult. Sure could learn it, though. But yeah, guys, check out SRAM if you want. I gave him a follow myself, because I want to watch some of that later. Oh, let me not tell pins to run off in the distance. There we go. Don't do it, man. Don't play it? Why not? Love yourself? Look, I'm playing Kenshi right now. The past few days, I have been torturing myself. We've done a no armor run. We've done a no using a repair bed as a skeleton run. We've done a legendary Kenshi solo run. Return to vanilla, to be clear. We've done a fog prince run. I've done so many things to hurt myself. I don't think anything could be like much more worse than those type of things, you know? Oh, okay, never mind, play it. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah. One day I'll have to give it a try. Play naked fog heavy run and you're banned. Got a roll, man? Have a good one, dude. Have a good one. If anyone has any questions about Kenshi, feel free to let me know. We're just kind of sitting here right now because I want to finish up the... Well, I'm planning on potentially making this into a YouTube video. We'll see. I'll watch it over and see if I stumbled over my words too many times. If I didn't, then maybe I will. It could be kind of interesting. I actually potentially might want to upload a few of my VODs recently. Like the no armor run, the no laying down a repair bed run, you know, stuff like that. I'm considering either uploading them onto YouTube or making a VOD channel on YouTube. I don't know. One part of me feels like people won't really mind if I upload VODs up onto YouTube on my official, like, you know, normal channel. And then the other part of me kind of worries people would get upset by that, but I don't really know why they'd be upset at that, you know? You never know. You never know. Like, I can understand getting annoyed when you follow somebody for a certain specific type of content, and then they release other content that's, you know, completely different. But it's not like I'm doing that, you know? What's your favorite Hyver's origin theory? Honestly, I never really gave it any thought. Just posted an update to the comic cover for Igor and Tin Fist. Started coloring Igor. Nice, dude. I'll check it out later. It's the internet. People always be upset about something. Do what you want and ban whoever told you shouldn't. To be clear, nobody told me I shouldn't. I just mean a few people have asked me to post VODs from my Twitch, you know, from Twitch onto YouTube because they don't watch Twitch. Either they don't support Twitch or whatever, you know, whatever they do, it's up to them. But half the people who have said that to me or asked me to do that have specifically mentioned making a second channel to post the VODs on. So I was always thinking, like, is there a reason why they're saying a second channel Is it like something that's more like well known, like you should post VODs on your normal channel? I don't know. For anyone who doesn't know me, I make guides up on YouTube. If you look up my name on YouTube, you can find, might be a little bit biased, but the best guides for Kenshi. And I do have a few of my VODs up on YouTube as well. But I feel like each one of my streams, though, does have a ton of information. Like, you could use them as a guide, too. As well as, just like a VOD. Favorite hybrid theory is one you thought of yourself? It's that hybrids are native but got modified. Maybe. Posting VODs on one channel can damage their reach or something from what I can remember. The bots don't like it. What's up with YouTube right now, by the way? I saw a Red Letter Media video. I only watched like a few minutes of it before I had to head off. But apparently YouTube is having like some real problems with people. They're posting like videos up on YouTube and they're not getting like a lot of views. And they're actually getting like restricted. Thankfully, none of my videos are restricted. I'm happy about that. And again, though, if any of my videos got like restricted, I would be extremely confused because I don't even curse. So that would be weird. That'd feel like a targeted attack if any of mine got restricted. Maybe because their subscription page won't be spammed by videos from your other channel when they're more interested in just VODs. That's a good point. That's a good point. Kind of like how I like drinking Coke, but I don't want to like, take a sip of my water right here and then suddenly taste Coke. I might like kind of recoil with that. But, to less of an extreme degree, of course. Because you're not drinking a video. I hope not, at least. We might not be able to beat the record we did last time. I think last time was No, I think it was day 21. It might have been day 20, might have been day 21. We'll have to see. We have a research rate of 3.0, which I'm happy about right now. Algorithms are messed up. You got recommended a video once from a 15 sub channel 1 hour after release. Other times you find nothing interesting there for months. It is kind of crazy. There was like a few months straight where I kept getting recommended videos that were in some kind of fancy language. I think it was like, it looked kind of fancy, like I think it was like Indian. I would get like random like Indian like wedding videos recommended to me on my feed. And I always click on like, hey, not interested, don't recommend this type of stuff to me, and then it would show up again and again. Also 3 a.m., so good night. Oh, good night, man. Get a good night's rest. Good lord. You too? Okay, so it didn't just happen to me. That's good to know. And then I went through a period of time where all on my feed was all like Pokemon PvP, like Salt videos. The ones that have titles like, New gets owned, absolutely obliterated, cries. And I'm just like, I don't watch this type of content. Why is this recommended for me? You must watch the Indian wedding. The YouTube bots demand it. Maybe. Maybe I must watch it. But I kind of do like, though, when YouTube recommends, like, a smaller, like, Kenshi creator. That's what I dig. Let me see. What's my recommended YouTube stuff right now? Apparently somebody pooped their pants at Walmart. Not too interested in that video. Not interested. Hey, SRAM 3000, thanks for following, man. Welcome to this game. Oh, Smiling Friends, Season 3. Awesome. That's cool. You got hyped when you get recommended Spanish Kenshin content. Or Kenshi content? What's his name? There's one... No, I think it's French, right? There's one dude who kind of makes Kenshi guides using my guides, but makes them for French people. We had a guy come by chat one time and told me that, and I watched the guy's video and commented on it. Like, I think I gave him like a thumbs up or whatever. And he got happy because I commented on his video, and I'm just like, that made me feel so happy, man. Minecraft AI bot. There's a lot of weird stuff. Oh no, then I got some good stuff. I got like Ad Nocta Media here on my shorts list. My feed's actually pretty good now. My recommendation feed's pretty dang good right now. Yeah. Yeah, actually everything's pretty good here. Alright, no complaints on my side. Your feed is trained to show you Kenshi and Warhammer. Mine is filled with a ton of Borderlands 2 right now. Like, can you beat Borderlands 2 with only the Wanderlust? Or only the Gub? Like, challenge runs like that. Which, to be fair, I have been playing a lot of Borderlands 2 recently. I never played Salvador back when I was younger. When I would play with my friend, co-op. I always played Gage or Maya. And I played Salvador for the first time. And dear God, that character is overpowered as all heck. I never realized just how strong that dude was. I feel like I was playing the game on hard mode back in the day as a kid, growing up. Because that character is over freaking powered. A lot of Star Wars stuff too. Yeah, nothing on my feed's actually bad now. I'm glad. I'm glad. Alright, we have one last research to complete, guys. Let me just make sure I didn't make any mistake. Yeah, no, there's literally nothing else here. Dang. 36 hours. I think we might have beat my old record. We'll figure it out at the very end. I can look at my saves, because I do have my old save on my, in my save folder. You've been playing with the Skyrim mod collection with 1,800 plus mods lately, so you get videos on that. It's so dang good. I'm always afraid to download, like, a lot of mods for a game, because when you download, like, a ton of mods or, like, a mod pack, you never know what's going to be in there. I remember when I was younger, I downloaded a Skyrim, like, massive Skyrim mod. Pack, whatever you want to call it. And the first thing I did when I finished, like, defeating one of the Stormcloak people is went to take all their clothing. That mod pack had a nudity mod installed. I quickly Alt F4'd and tried to disable it because I did not want someone to walk in my room and see that there were naked characters. I don't know why they had a nude mod in that mod pack, but ever since then I'm always horrified of getting, like, a giant mod pack. Because God, what if I, like, would be streaming that game and then suddenly, like, I do that and oof, do not want to ruin my perfect record, you know? That would not be very good. Speaking of that, I actually found out how to go onto Steam and make it so it doesn't recommend mature games anymore to me. I went onto the Steam, like, the Steam shop, and it told you, like, deals they have right now, like games that are on sale and whatever. I clicked on one game that was like a kind of sprite-like pixel art, kind of, not really pixel art, more like sprite-like. I don't really know how to explain. It looks like a side-scroller game, which are a lot of fun. I like side-scroller games. They're pretty cool. I mean, heck, I love the Risk of Rain, which is kind of like side-scroller. You know what I mean? It's like 2D like that. I click on the game and find out it's a nudity game. And I'm like, quickly back off, and it's on my list of, like, recently viewed games. I'm like, I don't want that on my recently viewed games. Like, I play games to game. I don't play games to, But I went into my settings and actually found out how to make it so they don't show games that are made, like, specifically for that type of stuff. So, I'm happy. Like, now I can go in the Steam Workshop and not have to worry about suddenly just having stuff like that pop up, which is good. Until somebody puts something up there that, is mislabeled, I guess. Steam's got 20 games on... 20 Steam games got out of hand a few years ago, yeah. Like, I know recently there's been, like, some fight, whatever you want to call it. Oh, we never upgraded that one to level 6. About the fact that, you know, payment processors or whatever were having like some kind of thing going on. I don't know what the whole deal is with that. I never upgraded this one either. Well, at this point, we'd be wasting more time upgrading it than finishing it, so that's a bit of a mistake on my part. Yeah. It's 105 efficiency right now. We'll leave that as is. Yeah, getting 10% more, the amount of time it would take to do that would take more time, I feel. Oh, you know, that just reminded me. I have got to get Silk Song still. Oh, go back up there. I don't know if I'll end up playing it on stream. You know what that means? Next time you do it, you'll break all the records. Totally, totally. My moderator, Flynn, originally gifted me Hollow Knight. And so I only played Hollow Knight on stream. Sounded kind of like when he got me Hades. I only played it on stream as well. And I had a lot of fun with that game. But I was kind of waiting for him to show up again one day before I ended up playing Silk Song, because he was waiting for it for like the longest time. Like that game in general. Hope he's doing okay. Haven't seen Flynn in a while. Ah, you got an ant. It's been like 4 months. Last time I spoke to him, he had to handle some stuff, and hopefully everything's going okay for him. Yeah, you got an ant. Thank you. I'm really happy, though, that people in my chat are very well behaved. We don't have any unhinged people. Like, you don't really like need a mod, I feel, a lot of the time online. And I know saying comments like that normally will attract this type of people, but usually if you don't give people a reason to be extremely messed up, people normally aren't extremely messed up towards you, you know? How would Igor look if his samurai armor had a red tint? I'm not sure you mean, like, a red tint is in, like, it had, like, a red, like, red insignia or something? Kind of to become unhinged? Like, I put it like this. I have banned a ton of, like, bot accounts. You know, the ones that are like, hey, free followers here, blah, blah, blah. Or, not free followers, but, you know, like, best followers here. I have banned a grand total of, I want to say 5 people from my chat throughout all my time of streaming. And one was some dude who just came in and started saying slurs like crazy. Like, trying to get attention from people. Just banned him and didn't even talk to him. The other person was somebody who was acting, like, really weird and naming, like, random, like, cities and saying that he would find out where I lived, which was really weird when I, like, first started out. It was, like, one of my first viewers, too. Banned him quickly. And then just a few other people for being kind of edgy, you know? But the other 3 people were just for being edgy. Almost done, guys. 18 hours left. 18 hours left. Heck yeah. Alright, well, when we're done with the research, though, I'll actually look into our save and we'll see how well we did compared to last time. One time you got banned from Twitch channel when you spilled coffee on your keyboard and apparently spammed the chat. You tried to wipe it. Why'd you go up to 17? Did I just say 8 hours? They've been crazy. Does Kenshi have different time zones? Nope. Wish it did. That could be kind of cool. That'd be very confusing, though. I remember one time I got muted when I played Path of Exile, because I was playing a Righteous Fire build. I think that's the name of it, where you'd, like, burn yourself and you want to have, like, high health and low shield. And I got as a drop the best in slot helmet for my character. And you wanted to have, like, a low shield roll on it. It had the minimal shield roll. And I think it had, like, the maximum of, like, 1 other roll on it. Like, it was amazing. And then I posted it in the chat, and when I went to go post it, I hit down on my hand, so it went like gibberish, like a few different little letters, and clicked enter, and I got muted for like an hour or something like that from chat for spam. And I'm like, I sent one message. It's because I had gibberish after linking an item. I was so happy I got it. But yeah, that's like the most time I've gotten in trouble. Well, no, I once got banned from a WoW private server before for racism. Which, if you guys know me, that doesn't make any sense, does it? I was joking around about how gnomes had it coming, because a gnome won the role that I lost for a weapon I wanted, and so I kind of had a bit of a vendetta against gnomes, and so I said that the gnomes and Gnomeregan deserved what they got, and apparently one of the GMs on that server, which I still think is really stupid, banned me. Like, it was a suspension for like a week for that. For saying the gnomes had it coming, which is freaking wild to me that you can get banned for making fun of a race in a game on a private server. That GM had soft skin. I can't remember if it was Nostalrius or was it Elysium, the one that came after that one? It was one of those two that it happened on. Still mad about that. Because like I went into the Discord chat for my guild, and I'm like, hey guys, I got banned. And the entire guild was like, what? Like, they didn't believe it either. I told them for racism. Oh my god, I still can't believe that, dude. I didn't start playing again after the ban ran out. Because I lost my will to play. I'm just gonna make a little joke in chat and someone's gonna get mad at me. It's gonna happen again, so forget that. Depends how hard you throw them. How many gnomes does it take to paint a wall? I guess I ruined it by saying the joke at the end first. My bad. Depends how hard you throw them. Man. I'm still salty about that too, dude. Like, I had to go through so many hoops just to be told why I got banned. And then I'm like, okay, what player reported me? Well, we can't tell you. Well, can you show what I said that got me banned? Oh my god. Because then I tell like one of my friends too, who played on the server with me, that I'd been banned. God. I'm still salty about that, dude. I'm still mad. I've had a perfect record of never getting in trouble in a game. Granted, it was a private server, but still. Get moderated? Yeah, for real. Like, man, dude, there were some people in that chat and that server that said some unhinged things. Like, really unhinged things. And that's what one of my thoughts was the fact that I was a bit of a, I mean, I follow the rules like crazy, but I was a bit more of like a, oh, someone's breaking the rules, I'm going to report them. Now I'm just like, I don't give a crap as long as they don't mess with me. But I would like, report people who were breaking the chat rules, obviously, saying like some really unhinged things. And my first thought was maybe when I reported somebody for saying something, they took that as me actually saying it. But no, it was straight at the gnome thing. Freaking gnomes, dude. Freaking gnomes. It's funny to see Igor has a sleeping dialogue. Igor kill? He does? I did not know that, Ant. You taught me something new, dude. We're almost done. I'm glad I got Old Soldier to join in to help out with the researching speed. You looking at his dialogues? I don't think he ever sleeps in base game though, right? He'll raid you, he'll leave, and then he'll eventually despawn and then come back in with the next raid, right? Well, Dally, you've had names in WoW forcibly changed a bunch of times for being inappropriate? Oh, me too, me too. Me too, dude. When I was younger? Oh yeah, me too. I was a very edgy kid when I was younger. Like, I had an undead rogue whose name was Necrophilia. That one got name changed. I actually got a character who had... So, one of my hunters, back again, this is back in the day, Gaydar, my hunter, had his name changed. So, I had quite a few names that had to be changed as well. There you go, guys. We got it.